So just a quick recap. In the first video of this series of Trigo ratio, you have learned how to find the angle inside a right angle triangle using Bigfoot Lady. And in the second video, you have learned how to find the length of a right angle triangle using Bigfoot Lady. So in this video, the part 3, you will learn Trigo ratio of acute angle. What is acute angle? Acute angle is basically any angle that is cute, like me. Nah, just kidding. Is any angle that is less than 90 degrees. So this one will be your acute angle. Now, to be honest, this is actually so easy that you think it's a joke. And most of the time when we are doing this, the student will ask me, that's all? Then I will say, yeah, that's all. So the answer will just be like that. And actually, if you look at your textbook, you will realize that, actually this one should be the first thing that I should be teaching. But I figured that actually they normally don't ask questions related to this. And Trigo ratio of acute angle is related to part 4. So I put this here, which will make a better connection with the next video. So take out your notebook and copy down today's objective. So what you will learn today is how to give your answer just as Trigo ratio. That means giving your answer in fraction when there is Trigo function. So remember the 3 Trigo function that we learned. It is sine, cosine, and tangent. So these are the 3 Trigo functions which forms the basic of your Bigfoot Lady. And today we are going to learn how to give the exact answer. So let us look at some example. So for the first example, I want you to take a look at what the question is asking. So for this video, we are concerned with finding the value of sine x. Okay, let me just erase a bit more. I just want you to focus on sine x. While the question that we did before is find the value of angle x, there is a difference. So finding the value of angle x, you probably have learned it in the first video. So how do we go about doing this? In this case, you can actually use tuakaso, whichever one you want, because all the 3 sides are given. So let's say you want to follow the sine thing. So if we want to use sine, we must take the opposite over hypotenuse. So how do we write this? Let me just divide into half. So we will write sine x is equal to, because we want to use sine, we must take the opposite over hypotenuse. 21 over 35. Then what we do is move the sine over. It will become x is equal to sine inverse, which is the opposite of sine. 21 over 35. Then you go and press your calculator. Sine inverse 21 over 35. We will get 36.9 degrees. So this is what you learned in the first video lesson. Then if the question asks us to find the value of sine x, what will be our answer? Your answer is kind of here. So if the question asks us to find the value of sine x, all we have to do is to write sine x. And because it's sine, we follow opposite over hypotenuse is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. And this will be your answer. Your answer is 21 over 35. And if you are thinking, just like that, then I will tell you, yeah, just like that. So let us take a look at 2 more examples. Find the exact value of cosine x and tangent y. So if you want to find the value of cosine x, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine x will be equals to, adjacent is 28 over hypotenuse, which is 35. And this will be your answer, 28 over 35. As for tangent y, for tangent, we have to take opposite over adjacent. But please be careful. Now we are talking about angle y down here. For angle y, which one is the opposite side? Opposite side is actually 28, is no longer 21 because 21 is actually the adjacent side. So this one is the adjacent side, this one is the opposite side because we are referring to angle y. So very simple, tangent y is equals to opposite over adjacent, 28 over 21. And this will be our answer. So it's really this simple. So copy this example down. Then we'll move on to some very simple practice. So try to find the sine theta. This symbol is called theta. Cosine theta and tangent theta of the following two triangles. So pause your video and do the question. Now I hope that you have done your work. So this will be the answer. The answer are sine theta is 20 over 29 because 20 is the opposite side and 29 is the hypotenuse. Cosine, adjacent side over hypotenuse. For tangent, it is opposite over adjacent. As for the second triangle, sine theta over here is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. And that is the answer. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And I hope you have gotten all the questions correct.